Hi, everyone. I'm Jody Schwan from Sioux Falls Business. Welcome to another edition of Talent Thursday. We enjoy these conversations, of course, in partnership with the Sioux Falls Development Foundation. And Denise Gazzetto, who leads talent and workforce development, has found us a terrific guest from a business that we have not talked a lot about, not on my end, since they really got up and running and have helped change really the retail environment in Sioux Falls. So hi, Denise. Always good to see you. Do you want to introduce our guest today?
Oh, absolutely. So we're welcoming Sidney Stone of Fleet Farm, one of our favorite stores here in the Upper Midwest. Just a terrific, wonderful store, but also a wonderful story for us to share on Talent Thursday Live on Facebook.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Sidney. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you both as well, and thank you all for joining our meeting today.
Yeah.
So I remember my first time going into the Sioux Falls Fleet Farm, and it really was a shopping experience like I had never had before. I have never seen quite the mix of merchandise that you have there. It really has, I mean, I know it's a cliche to say something for everyone, but it totally does. So for people who maybe are not all that familiar or who have not been to Fleet Farm lately, kind of give us the overview. I mean, what is this company and this store all about?
So our motto is, if we don't have it, you don't need it. Now, we have a ton of stuff. We have our home zone, which is where you're going to find your foods, your frozen foods. We even sell alcohol in our store. We also have our pet section, our sporting goods section. Additionally, we have our hardware, power tools, apparel, and as well as we have our seasonal goods. And we are actually about to kick off into our seasonal season within the next month. We have our Toyland event that will be October 15th, and that's going to be super fun. And then additionally, we will start ramping up for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That is a destination event, the toy event. I mean, this is like
it is
for so many people.
And for so many people of all ages come to that. So
So because obviously this is Talent Thursday. So because you have such a variety of merchandise, I suspect you have a ton of opportunities for people to connect to areas that they might be particularly interested in or passionate about.
Yeah. Did you want me to go over that? I can.
So I mean, a large store like that needs a lot of people. This I know.
Yeah, so we are currently hiring for full-time and part-time positions. Our full-time positions, it's 40 plus hours a week plus full health benefits. We're looking for people to service us in the auto zone, our online fulfillment coordinators, so people who fulfill online orders on site. It's not a virtual position. We also have a full-time position in our yard where we are looking for someone who can be forklift certified. And then we are also looking for a customer service team member, someone friendly, bubbly, someone who is ready to greet our guests as soon as they walk in the door. Additionally, we are also looking for part-time positions. So people in our part-time positions can work over 30 hours a week. And depending on how many hours they're working, they're also eligible for part-time benefits. So that would be your health, dental, and vision. So we are hiring for our facilities team members, loss prevention, sales, online fulfillment team members who would help our online fulfillment coordinator. We also have a automotive specialist that we are looking to fill, pricing team members, cashiers, logistics. So we are looking for applicants who are ready to come in to work, and they are also willing to learn, because not all of this is people's expertise, especially with the crowd that we usually get. We usually have college students, younger people who have more availability during the evenings, and we are looking for people to also help during the mornings and afternoons.
I like, Denise, the part-time opportunities are interesting. I feel like we are seeing some more interest in part-time work for a variety of reasons, but certainly for those students, I mean, this is a great way to get work experience and learn a lot of really transferable skills.
Absolutely. I mean, I think about my own experience when I was in high school. I had a part-time retail job. I loved it. And it was something that I was able to do, during breaks and the summer, and then when my schedule would allow during the semester. And it was just a great experience, great soft skill development, great, I think, ability if you're a little bit shy, like I was a little bit shy, but it really kind of gave me, I think, the confidence and some tools to deal effectively that have served me well. And I think about all of our high schoolers out there that are looking for an area of interest. And a lot of people want to do things where they can work with their hands. And there's so much within the store. It's just, it really is a toyland for of all
Yeah.
ages. People.
Holiday retail is just fun too. I mean, it's just everybody
Right.
thinks it's so crazy, but it's just this festive environment. And, I think it's fun anyway. And I know people like to work close to where they live. So, parents, maybe you're Jefferson High School family, maybe you're a Southeast Tech student. That growing part of Northwest Sioux Falls has so many new residents that, I have to think that as they're looking for those job opportunities, a Fleet Farm becomes a very natural fit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also, we're sort of alluding to this, but this is a large retailer in the upper Midwest, right? So there's a lot of opportunity, not only when you get in, but to really kind of have that upward mobility in that ladder. We're seeing that more and more, that's where people are. So they're fascinated by these jobs that they can start part-time, when they're in school, and then they just stay because they love the environment, and it kind of, their careers grow around an area where they love and the environment where they love. So.
Exactly. And a lot of what our focus on now is continuously expanding. So we actually just opened up our 48th location in Hastings, Minnesota very recently, and we are continuing to expand. We are about to break ground in Nebraska pretty soon as well.
Perfect.
So good corporate opportunities. I still contend that Sioux Falls is a 2 Fleet Farm market. So we'll see someday. I know Sioux Falls has responded really well to that west side.
I think you said definitely on the to-do list.
Yep. So Sidney, you obviously have a human resources role. Tell us a little bit about your career path and what you like about Fleet Farm and what's kept you there.
So I have actually been with Fleet Farm for 2 months. This is about to be my 3rd month with Fleet Farm. They gave me this great opportunity. I didn't even know that Fleet Farm existed until I had walked in the doors. My significant other, he's in HVAC, and he was told, "Oh, go to Fleet Farm and go pick up this supply." And he walked in and was like, "Wow, this is glorious. This is amazing. You have to come here and you have to apply to use the 20% discount, which is offered to all our employees." And I applied, and I really hit it off with my director, and I obtained the senior HR role here. So I have 5 locations. So I have Sioux Falls, which is my home store, Rapid City, Sioux City, Fergus Falls, and Fargo. Those are my 5. So there are 6 HR roles or senior HR roles within the company. And I mean, honestly, from where I've been in the past, I've worked in Virginia. I moved here in Sioux Falls a year ago. So I came from UPS, which is another part of the corporate world. And then I ended up working at Smithfield for a little bit. And here I am now at Fleet Farm.
Welcome to Sioux Falls, belatedly. Now I know why you and Denise lined this up. Did you know this? Virginia tax.
I did not know this.
Oh my goodness, look out.
I'm from Virginia. But you know what, though? It's interesting, Jody, because we talk about this so often. There's been 7,000 people in the last year that have moved here, and they are coming from the coast, warmer climates like Virginia, which is warm year round, even in the wintertime with lots of snow.
Sioux Falls is pretty warm right now.
Yeah, so Sioux Falls is pretty warm. But that's one of the things, and I'd be curious, Sidney, you talk about having this corporate background, and I know UPS very, very well, and I love Smithfield, but tell us a little bit. So you made this move, and tell us kind of why, and is Sioux Falls, you're, how many months here have you been in Sioux Falls?
We are on our 13th month. We've been here for over a year.
So the honeymoon's over, right? Because now you're here, now you're committed. That first 12 months go by really fast.
So we moved here because Virginia, especially near the DC area, is very, very expensive. And with all of the pollution in that area, it's getting hotter and hotter. It is absolutely disgusting in the winter. There's humidity even in January. So moving out here to Sioux Falls, we actually just prefer the cold. This last winter, I'm pretty sure people were saying it was pretty mild. It felt mild, honestly, even with the wind. So I'm really looking forward to getting more snow this year and really feeling and embracing being a local to Sioux Falls.
And you're in the
That's
perfect,
so interesting.
Jody, she's like in the perfect area, right? Because she can get all her needs met in the wintertime, pretty much where she
She,
works.
I think she needs to be one of our features. So maybe talk to you about that
I
because
agree. I agree.
I think that's a great story. And you know, I think you are the first of many people who are going to be pointing to climate in the years ahead as a reason for relocating. Because if you look at this year, there are parts of the country that have been absolutely miserable. And, you know, yes, we've had our share of hot days, but nothing like they have dealt with in some other states. So I think you're on the leading edge of kind of a bigger movement. Now, the
And
big question, of course, is what do you think of Sioux Falls? I don't know if you knew much about us at all or how, of all of the cooler places that get snow around the country, how you settled on Sioux Falls, but what's life been like here for you?
We've kind of made it our job to become a part of the social parts of what's opening, what's new, you know, getting to know the local areas as well, like Falls Park. You know, I've been working with Think 3D, the LOT group. I've been taking their class as well, trying to become a bigger part of the community, which has been a lot more easy than it was being in the DC area. So it's been really welcoming. We have a really, really great friend group here as well. And it's just been great. And honestly, being able to save money is additionally awesome.
it's huge. It's huge. Yeah.
That's so good to hear, though.
For sure.
Yeah. And sometimes I think people think if you didn't grow up here, it is hard to get connected in a place like Sioux Falls. So to hear you say you've already got that friend group is just so, so good to hear.
Yes, we're very much enjoying it.
Great. So if people want to learn more, I mean, you're in constant hiring mode, I understand this, but what is the best way to get connected with Fleet Farm and to explore those opportunities?
So the best way to get in contact with me or with our store, one is to go on to careers.fleetfarm.com. Being able to observe the positions that we have open on our site. And also, if anybody wants to reach out to me personally, I do have a cell phone that is posted at our hiring table at the front of the store. But for those who would like that, it is 605-702-6647. Anybody is more than welcome to text me with any questions about wages, responsibilities for the positions that they're interested in, as well as just getting to know who we are as a Fleet Farm family. We are very, very encompassing, welcoming, and it has been my goal to make the store as warm and welcoming as possible to not only our teammates, but our customers. So I am an open book. If anybody needs to reach out to me, I'm more than happy to answer any questions for them.
That's so good to hear. That's such a best practice too. You know, employers, I mean, this is a big retailer and here is their HR person giving out a cell number and saying, ask me anything. Right? I mean, that's good. That's something others might want to take a cue from.
Yeah. Transparency, communication, availability, engagement. Yes.
Check those boxes. Okay, Sidney, if Denise has not invited you to this yet, I'm sure she has, but I should acknowledge her backdrop for everybody who's watching. Women Workforce Summit, October 26th. Hopefully you've started to see the pieces that we are running over at Sioux Falls Business. It's been a lot of fun talking with the speakers that are going to be part of this event. And we've already shared some really interesting insights from them and more to come. But remind us, Denise, what do they need to know about WIN?
Oh, register now. We are just over, I mean, we're getting just over 500 people.
Oh, good.
So you know, we draw a lot of people. But this year, I think people are really excited because we have so many wonderful guests from, you know, again, the Averas and the Sanfords and the First Premiers, and we're taking them and First Bank and Trust, wonderful, wonderful companies. But then we're also bringing Amazon and Google and all these other wonderful companies. And so if you are looking to hire, if you're looking to retain, you're looking for some tips, you will find somebody that really can help. And that's what we do at WIN. So WIN and Workforce, it's our 5th year. So I'd say register soon. You can go to winandworkforce.com. That's how you can register, or you can search us on Eventbrite and look for WIN and Workforce Summit 2022, or you can even go to our website for the Sioux Falls Development Foundation and look at your talent and workforce and then look at WIN Summit. So a couple different ways to get to us.
sign up. I love that those registrations are growing. Hopefully that means you are reading all those pieces that we're putting out. So great to hear that. And we will be back with you again next week, right, Denise? Probably.
Absolutely.
With another talent. Reach out to Sidney if you would like to learn more about the career op, someone you know. Any closing thoughts before I let you ladies go?
I am good, but I'm really excited to meet all that are interested, and I'm really excited to get those who are very interested onto our team.
Sounds great. All right. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.